Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to night number 2 of the Webb Weekly Tip-Off Tournament. It's a championship kind of night, Jim. Paul Ball alongside Jim Webb. Jim, the Whitehall Zephyrs and the Loyalsock Lancers tonight in the title game should be a good one.
Great matchup, great early season basketball. The two teams, quite honestly, won it in the championship game.
Well, Coach Jeff Jones was really happy about getting their first victory here in 3 years coming in the first round. He's really excited about the game. One word I could talk about the Whitehall Zephyrs. I saw a little bit of action last night. They are athletic. They are well-balanced, and they are high-fast.
Going to be a great test for the young Lancers, other than obviously Aiden Gary is a senior. But a lot of young players for Loyalsock, they're going to get tested tonight. This is going to be a great game, fun game.
Yeah, they like to run that high-paced offense. 54-38 win last night over Wellsboro. It was a close first quarter, 16-14, but a 23-1 run, in the second quarter really opened it up, and they kind of cruised from there.
Those 23-1 runs are tough to overcome.
Absolutely, but Joe Lisicki led the way with 14 points. Luke Gilbert, I'm sure CI is going to watch him. He's a sharpshooter. He was 3 for 3 from behind the arc. He chipped in with 9 points. Dylan McGinley had 8. Tyler Holubowski had 8. Like I said, a well-balanced team for this Whitehall Zephyrs.
Absolutely, and a well-coached team, good basketball tradition. Like I say, nothing more than you want for a tip-off tournament to get two schools together like Loyalsock and Whitehall.
Well, let's talk a little bit about Loyalsock. Last night, 98-62 win over North Penn Mansfield. They're playing in the background right now in the consolation game. It was the Aiden Gare show. 10 for 10 from the floor, 3 of 5 from three-pointers, 5 assists, 5 steals. How about he hung 31 on the board? I believe the match's number.
Absolutely, and he's just a flat-out assassin from behind the three-point line. He can hit him following away. He went into the concession stand and got some popcorn, came back out in the far door there last night. But he gets his upper body squared. He has a great follow-through, and he can just do great things in the basketball court.
Well, I'll tell you what, Siraj Ali was one who really impressed me. Another one, perfect from the floor. 6 for 6, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 13 points, and he didn't even play that much.
Siraj is going to have a big season. Still a young fella, but you see him growing into that body. He's going to fill out. I really like the way he plays.
Well, Reese Watkins also chipped in 5 assists, 7 steals, 11 points for Reese Watkins.
Reese is just a great athlete. We saw it on the football field. We see it in the basketball court. He can just do a lot. He's not a great skilled basketball player, but he's just got a heart motor that doesn't stop, and he's athletic.
Well, he's a hard-nosed player. Talking about hard-nosed, Eli Gare came off the bench last night. 3 assists, 3 steals. He scored 11. Everybody scored, Jim, besides you and I last night.
That's true. If I wouldn't have had this little hip trouble I do, I might have went in and launched a couple, see if I can get in
You're
the
not
book,
passing, though. You're only shooting.
No, I'm only shooting.
Well, as a team, Loyalsock shot 71% for the floor. Anytime you shoot that kind of number, you're going to come out victorious.
That's amazing percentage from the floor. I mean, you don't shoot 71% many nights. Let's hope they didn't shoot too well last night. So,
well, it's the Zephyrs and the Lancers coming up in the Webb Weekly Tip-Off Tournament Championship game tonight. We're going to be right back with Whitehall coach Jeff Jones.
I think there's something to be said about being in business for over 70 years. The value of taking care of your customers and offering them the best service and selection possible. Being a fourth-generation family-owned business and keeping tradition. Growing with your customers over the years, seeing the same faces, it's everything for us. Visit Van Campen and see what over 70 years of care looks like.
And I'm back here at CI's court, and I'm with Whitehall head coach Jeff Jones. Great to have you here, Coach.
Thanks for having us.
And you participated the last couple years in the Webb Weekly Tip-Off Tournament.
Right.
Hope we're showing you some hospitality here in the Williamsport area.
Yeah, we enjoy coming up. This is our 3rd year. Boys enjoy getting out, and a tip-off tournament for us is a good way to bond as a team. So we've been treated very well. We appreciate that.
And great way to open the season, get you and Loyalsock together tonight in championship game, matchup of 2 storied programs. I remember all the way back, I think it was 82, they won the state championship, knocked off Pete White's boys.
Right, yeah.
Went on to win a state title.
1982 was a state championship team. We talk about those teams a lot. There's a lot of really storied programs in the Lehigh Valley, but Whitehall certainly is one of them.
And you've been there 13 seasons, correct?
Yeah, 13. This is my 13th year as the head coach. So, yeah, it's been a pleasure and an honor to be the program's leader.
So give me a little overview of Whitehall basketball and what you look to do each and every year.
Well, each and every year we're basically the small fish in a big pond down in the Lehigh Valley. We play in a really big conference against schools that have a lot of people, and we're graduating 350 kids.
Yeah,
so
things have changed a
compete.
little bit since the 80s, haven't they? Down that
it sure
way?
has. But the one thing that we do is we compete at the highest level we can. We have great coaches at all of our sports. We have kids who compete. We have kids who play multiple sports, and feel very fortunate to have the kids that we have.
And tell me about your team. Who should I look for tonight?
I got 3 seniors who are returning who have played a lot. And these are the guys who are probably going to score the most for us. Tyler Holubowski, Joe Lisicki, and big guy inside is Dylan McGinley. Those 3 guys are our key guys as far as scoring points.
And I watched you a little in the opener. You look pretty solid this year.
Yeah, this is the first game, and second quarter we had a great quarter. And third quarter turned a little bit ugly. Like I told them, I said the first game of the year it's not going to all be pretty. So
it never is, and it's great to break the seal and get basketball back out.
Right, and it was good for us. We got a good win. I got all the guys off the bench a couple of minutes.
Fantastic. And
so that's what we were looking to do.
And from a coach's standpoint, that's a very important thing earlier in the year to get everybody in, get a look at everybody, keep everybody happy.
Yeah, everybody happy for at least the game.
At least the game, right.
We hope we can continue our ways tonight.
Well, I'm going to wish you good luck tonight. I think it'll be a good matchup, and then go get them, Coach.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
Commercial break. We'll be right back.
We want you to make sure you're going pocket, jump, balls in the feet. That's what we do here at FastMaz. We teach speed, agility, and quickness because we want you all to be better athletes. That's why you're here. So make sure on this one, when you jump up, come down, power leg, acceleration, softball, football, basketball, soccer, baseball, softball, whatever you got, we can do it here.
Fastmaz.com.
Fastmaz.com.
Lift your knees. You gotta get your knees up. Come on, let's go.
You gotta be here.
Blaze Alexander here, and I'm getting ready for hunting season with my dog Lyle. Lyle and I don't want you getting stuck in the woods with your old truck, so why not come into one of our dealerships and check out all these different brands of trucks that we have for you. The all-new Ford Ranger, Ram, Nissan Titan, Gladiator, F-150, Chevy Heavy Duty, Colorado, GMC, Toyota Tacoma, Toyota Tundra. See them all today at blazetrucks.com. That's right, we'll always offer the lowest price, guaranteed, or we'll pay you $1,000.
Your family table away from home is Dolly's Diner, now with 3 great locations. The original Dolly's, Loyalsock, behind Rita's off the Golden Strip. Dolly's, Montoursville, where Dolly met Griggs. And now the new Dolly's, Park Avenue, Williamsport, formerly Donna's Restaurant. With those amazing breakfasts, daily and chef specials, sticky buns, and more, and Griggs Coffee and Peanuts. Don't miss it. Dolly's Diner, your family table away from home, covering the Williamsport area.
Don't ever settle. Demand the best. We are Blaze Alexander Nissan with the best selection of new Nissans, the best quality pre-owned vehicles, the best service, and best of all, the Blaze Alexander low price guarantee. We are Blaze Alexander Nissan, and we dare you to find a better dealer. Don't ever settle. Demand the best. We are Blaze Alexander Nissan, because at Blaze Alexander Nissan, we're taking deals the other guys won't.
I think there's something to be said about being in business for over 70 years. The value of taking care of your customers and offering them the best service and selection possible. Being a 4th-generation family-owned business and keeping tradition. Growing with your customers over the years. Seeing the same faces. It's everything for us. Visit Van Campen and see what over 70 years of care looks like.
Blaze Alexander here, and I'm getting ready for hunting season with my dog Lyle. Lyle and I don't want you getting stuck in the woods with your old truck, so why not come into one of our dealerships and check out all these different brands of trucks that we have for you. The all-new Ford Ranger, Ram, Nissan Titan, Gladiator, F-150, Chevy Heavy Duty, Colorado, GMC, Toyota Tacoma, Toyota Tundra. See them all today at blazetrucks.com. That's right, we'll always offer the lowest price, guaranteed, or we'll pay you $1,000.
make sure you're going pocket, jump, balls in the feet. That's what we do here at FastMaz. We teach speed, agility, and quickness because we want you all to be better athletes. That's why you're here. So make sure on this one, when you jump up, come down, power leg, acceleration. Softball, football, basketball, soccer, baseball, softball, whatever you got, we can do it here.
Fastmaz.com.
Fastmaz.com.
Lift your knees, you gotta get your knees up. Come on, let's go.
You gotta be here.
Your family table away from home is Dolly's Diner, now with 3 great locations. The original Dolly's Loyalsock behind Rita's off the Golden Strip. Dolly's Montoursville, where Dolly met Griggs. And now the new Dolly's, Park Avenue, Williamsport, formerly Donna's Restaurant. With those amazing breakfasts, daily and chef specials, sticky buns, and more, and Griggs coffee and peanuts. Don't miss it. Dolly's Diner, your family table away from home, covering the Williamsport area.
Lyle's no driver, that's for sure. But he will tell you that Blaze Alexander has the lowest price guaranteed.
I think there's something to be said about being in business for over 70 years. The value of taking care of your customers and offering them the best service and selection possible. Being a 4th-generation family-owned business and keeping tradition. Growing with your customers over the years. Seeing the same faces. It's everything for us. Visit Van Campen and see what over 70 years of care looks like.
Blaze Alexander here, and I'm getting ready for hunting season with my dog Lyle. Lyle and I don't want you getting stuck in the woods with your old truck, so why not come into one of our dealerships and check out all these different brands of trucks that we have for you. The all-new Ford Ranger, Ram, Nissan Titan, Gladiator, F-150, Chevy Heavy Duty, Colorado, GMC, Toyota Tacoma, Toyota Tundra. See them all today at blazetrucks.com. That's right. We'll always offer the lowest price, guaranteed, or we'll pay you $1,000.
Your family table away from home is Dolly's Diner, now with 3 great locations. The original Dolly's Loyalsock behind Rita's off the Golden Strip. Dolly's Montoursville, where Dolly met Griggs. And now the new Dolly's, Park Avenue, Williamsport, formerly Donna's Restaurant. With those amazing breakfasts, daily and chef specials, sticky buns, and more, and Griggs coffee and peanuts. Don't miss it. Dolly's Diner, your family table away from home, covering the Williamsport area.
Make sure you're going pocket, jump, balls in the feet. That's what we do here at FastMaz. We teach speed, agility, and quickness because we want you all to be better athletes. That's why you're here. So make sure on this one, when you jump up, come down, power leg, acceleration. Softball, football, basketball, soccer, baseball, softball, whatever you got, we can do it here.
Fastmaz.com.
Fastmaz.com.
Lift your knees, you gotta get your knees up. Come on, let's go.
You gotta be here.
I think there's something to be said about being in business for over 70 years. The value of taking care of your customers and offering them the best service and selection possible. Being a 4th-generation family-owned business and keeping tradition. Growing with your customers over the years. Seeing the same faces. It's everything for us. Visit Van Campen and see what over 70 years of care looks like.
Don't ever settle. Demand the best. We are Blaze Alexander Nissan with the best selection of new Nissans, the best quality pre-owned vehicles, the best service, and best of all, the Blaze Alexander low price guarantee. We are Blaze Alexander Nissan, and we dare you to find a better dealer. Don't ever settle. Demand the best. We are Blaze Alexander Nissan, because at Blaze Alexander Nissan, we're taking deals the other guys won't.
Your family table away from home is Dolly's Diner, now with 3 great locations. The original Dolly's Loyalsock behind Rita's off the Golden Strip. Dolly's Montoursville, where Dolly met Griggs. And now the new Dolly's, Park Avenue, Williamsport, formerly Donna's Restaurant. For those amazing breakfasts, daily and chef specials, sticky buns, and more, and Griggs coffee and peanuts. Don't miss it. Dolly's Diner, your family table away from home, covering the Williamsport area.
Sure you're going pocket, jump, balls in the feet. That's what we do here at FastMaz. We teach speed, agility, and quickness because we want you all to be better athletes. That's why you're here. So make sure on this one, when you jump up, come down, power leg, acceleration, softball, football, basketball, soccer, baseball, softball, whatever you got, we can do it here.
Fastmaz.com.
Fastmaz.com.
Lift your knees. You gotta get your knees up. Come on, let's go.
You gotta be here.
All right, welcome everyone in. Happy Saturday night. Happy championship night. Paul Bowe, Jim Webb here on WebWeeklyLive.com. Jim, championship night. We talked about it a little bit in the open. Whitehall Zephyrs, Loyalsock Lancers. Second night is always the best night. We just saw the consolation game. Now the championship game here at CI's gym.
Been a good tournament so far. It was good close game there, and I missed the end. Who won the consolation game?
Wellsboro did pull it out at the end by a couple points. I believe it was like 57-54. It was nip and tuck the whole game.
And that's good for those two teams. They both got it handled pretty easy yesterday, and to come out and get a good competitive game. Unfortunately, one starts 0-2, but there's nothing you're going to do about that. We got a great matchup, Whitehall, Loyalsock, two premier schools over the years in Pennsylvania State basketball, and hopefully they give us a good game tonight.
Yeah, and Whitehall, you talk about a big roster. They have dressed 16 players tonight for the game. Big roster, watching them warm up here. They got some height on this team. I see 6'5", 6'3", 6'2". Loyalsock's big also, but Whitehall, like I said, I watched a little bit last night. We know they're athletic. Wonder if they can hang with Loyalsock's run and gun offense.
That's going to be the key, is can they get up and down the floor with the Lancers? They look like they have a lot of big guys and will be able to grind it out, and that'll help them well under the boards. But Loyalsock, Lancer Lightning, for as long as CI's been here, they want to get up and down the court. They want to get good shots at the basket, but they want to get as many shots at the basket as possible.
Absolutely, and like I said, they hung 98 points on the board last night. Whitehall winning with 54. They got to put up a lot more than 54 tonight to win. I'm going to say they need 70 to beat Loyalsock tonight.
Well,
that's the magic number.
I think that's probably a good number, and I think that all depends on defense. If they got those big guys and they can run and get back, I mean, just looking at them warming up, it's going to be a lot better game than last night.
And Whitehall got their first-round win here in the 3 years coming last night. I know Coach Jones was very happy about that. As we alluded to in the open, you had a really nice interview with him for a couple of minutes, and he sounds excited.
Fine man. We had a nice talk about basketball, Whitehall basketball, and he's excited to be here in the championship game. They've come here a few years and didn't taste the victory circle, so to speak, and now they're in the championship game, and they're going to be ready for Loyalsock.
I heard you reference the 1982 state championship team, the game with Whitehall. We're under a minute here. We're going to turn it over to PA address announcer for the starting lineups of tonight's game.
We have a special presentation from Coach Insinger and the Lancers.
Well, first we're going to have a
The entire
presentation.
team would like to wish Loyalsock's biggest supporter and team manager, Mr. Petey McDonald, happy birthday.
Happy birthday to Petey.
Would like the crowd to participate in a rousing
Happy birthday to Petey McDonald, longtime Lancer #1 fan.
2, 3.
Paul, you can do the singing for me.
They're all singing happy birthday to Petey as he walks out the center court.
Very nice gesture.
And he took a bow. What a ham.
Petey's been here longer than I have, believe it or not.
High fives all around to Petey.
Here at Loyalsock Township High School for the championship of the Webb Weekly Tip-Off Tournament. The Loyalsock Township High School abides by and will strictly enforce the PIAA Code of Conduct for both participants and spectators at all sporting events. Spectators are encouraged to support their teams enthusiastically, but they must remember that they are guests of this school and that unruly or
The Webb Weekly, we did a nice issue this week in honor of Petey's 60th birthday. If you don't get it in your mailbox at home and you're outside of our delivery area, you can see at webweeklylive.com. You can view the whole issue online, and there's a lot of good information in there about Petey McDonald and the Loyalsock program.
I'm definitely going to check that out.
So,
Thank you for your cooperation and understanding.
I could tell a lot of Petey stories.
Quality scholastic athletic events here at Loyalsock Township High School, home of the Lancers. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your hats as we honor America with the national anthem.
I think there's something to be said about being in business for over 70 years. The value of taking care of your customers and offering them the best service and selection possible. Being a fourth-generation family-owned business and keeping tradition. Growing with your customers over the years. Seeing the same faces. It's everything for us. Visit Van Campen and see what over 70 years of care looks like.
Don't ever settle. Demand the best. We are Blaze Alexander Nissan with the best selection of new Nissans, the best quality pre-owned vehicles, the best service, and best of all, the Blaze Alexander low price guarantee. We are Blaze Alexander Nissan, and we dare you to find a better dealer. Don't ever settle. Demand the best. We are Blaze Alexander Nissan, because at Blaze Alexander Nissan, we're taking deals the other guys won't.
Your family table away from home is Dolly's Diner, now with 3 great locations. The original Dolly's Loyalsock behind Rita's off the Golden Strip. Dolly's Montoursville, where Dolly met Griggs. And now the new Dolly.
All right, we are back here and getting ready for tip-off. Jim, introductions coming first.
Let's meet our starting lineups.
And let's turn it over to the PA address announcer for tonight's starting lineups for tonight's championship game.
At guard, a 6'1" senior, number 3, Tyler Holubowski.
Really good ball handler there, Tyler Holubowski.
6'2" senior, number 11, Joseph Lasicki.
And they'll go as their seniors go tonight. Whitehall will go.
25, Dylan McGinley.
Dylan McGinley, 8 points last night.
5'10" sophomore, number 43, Ian Warner. And at forward, a 6'1" sophomore, number 55.
3 seniors, 2 sophomores.
The Zephyrs are coached by Mr. Jeff Jones. And finally, here is your starting lineup for your Loyalsock Lancers. At guard, a 5'8" senior, number 1, Rivers Parrish.
Rivers getting the start tonight.
Idris Ali rolled his ankle the other day. He's still out of the lineup. The sniper, Aiden Gare.
At center, a 6'2" sophomore, number 4, Siraj Ali.
Siraj is going to grow into that body, and he's going to be a force. He already is a force, but
And at forward, a 6'2" junior, number 35, Sean Jensen.
and young Mr. Jensen rounds out the starting 5.
Assisted by Jeff Everett and
They're going to play 10 players tonight, Paul, like they did last night.
Yeah, they rolled them, and you could switch 5 for 5. There's not much of a difference. Like I said, very evenly balanced team this year. Everything runs through Aiden Gare. And we're getting set for the tip-off here. Looks like Dylan McGinley's going to be jumping center. 6'5" senior.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's game is being aired live at webweeklylive.com, and all games are archived and can be viewed anytime basketball, Webb Weekly Live is teaming up with Gary Chrisman and Cable Sports Productions.
Getting ready to roll here. Dwight Woodley is the head official. I've known Dwight my whole life. He graduated from Southside. I came over to across the river to Loyalsock, but him and I played a lot of hoops in our young days in Southside.
So 8 minutes now. We didn't yell at him yet.
No,
we'll see how long it takes tonight. All right, Siraj is going to jump.
Dwight's going to get it up there square. There we go.
Tipped around and controlled by the Lancers. That's Jensen. Lancers going from right to left on your screen. Jensen swings it back to Watkins. Over to Jensen, swings in the corner to Gear. Three-pointer on the way.
Wow.
And he's picking up last night, right where he left off last night, Aiden Gare.
The top half of his torso, he gets squared up and just has a beautiful shot and follow through.
Buskirk with the ball, kicks it over to Warner. Back to Buskirk. Three ball on the way, no good. Hard off the iron. Rivers boxing out, and he got a push, got a foul.
Great job by Rivers. Not only did he box out and let the ball go out of bounds off of Whitehall, he drew a foul in the process.
Yep, Lisicki with the first foul.
Number 11, Joseph Lisicki, his first, team's first.
All right, Rivers is going to bring it up. No pressure on him yet across the timeline. Right-handed dribble.
Sort of a slow opening pace here, Paul.
Kicks it over to Jensen, top of the key. Down to Aiden Gare. Gare again, pops. No good, hard off the iron. Rebounded by Warner. Here come the Zephyrs. Warner over to Holubowski. Over to Lisicki at the top of the key. Back to Buskirk.
Great nickname, the Zephyrs.
That means calm, gentle wind. I had to look that up, Jim. And I'll tell you what, if they want to play a calm game, the Zephyrs might get blown out of the gym here.
They need a hurricane to blow in here tonight. That's what they. Oh, there's a reaching foul on Reese Watkins. Good call by Mr. Woodley.
It's going to be on the corner here. First foul, 6:52 to go, 3-0 Lancers. Just underway here from Sea Ice Court in Loyalsock, Pennsylvania. Championship game of the Webb Weekly Live tip-off tournament. Holubowski with the ball.
Lancers in the traditional man. Good look there.
Lisicki drains it for three.
A name like Lisicki, you have to be able to shoot well. I don't know if you remember a few years back, Penn State had a great shooting guard named Lisicki, and obviously
Pete Lisicki, right?
Yep.
Three ball for Watkins.
If Reese Watkins is going to knock down threes, it's going to be a long night for the Zephyrs.
Got a 30-second timeout. We're going to take a quick break. 6-3, Lancers lead. We'll be right back. Whitehall calls a quick one.
I think there's something to be said about being in business for over 70 years. The value of taking care of your customers and offering them the best service and selection possible. Being a fourth-generation family-owned business and keeping tradition. Growing with your customers over the years. Seeing the same faces. It's everything for us. Visit Van Campen and see what over 70 years of
Blaze Alexander here, and I'm getting ready for hunting season with my dog Lyle. Lyle and I don't want you getting stuck in the woods with your old truck, so why not come into one of our dealerships and check out all these different brands of trucks that we have for you. The all-new Ford Ranger.
All right, we're back here.
Lancers in the traditional press. Watkins up top. Rivers on the left wing.
Holubowski getting trapped.
Jensen on the right wing. Gare is back as sort of the rover here. The good trapping opportunity there.
Lisicki swings it back to Warner at the top of the key. Little shake and bake there. Looking inside, and we got Siraj holding up Dylan McGinley there. Kind of a hammer lock there, Jim. He had him locked in there pretty good.
I completely missed it. I was under the basket away from the ball.
Yeah. Lisicki to inbound. Over to Warner. Now back down low to McGinley on the block. No good. Comes off the iron.
Good rebound. Aiden Gare running out. He's got Reese Watkins right wing. Tough time handling the ball.
Down low to Siraj. Triple team there. Jensen kicks back and got a foul there.
Jensen's got to catch and shoot. He was wide open at the three-point line. He can knock that down. Forget the penetration on that. He's got to get himself in a position where he receives the ball and he's launching.
Another foul. Rivers to inbound. Over to Watkins. Watkins being guarded closely by Warner. Swings it cross court to Jensen, over to Gare in the corner. Back to Siraj at the top of the key. Jensen trying to get position in there. Jim now backs out. Rivers wants the ball in the corner, swings to Gare. Quick to Jensen. There's that shot you were talking about, Jim, but he drove.
Nice little teardrop. Penetrated the lane, got a nice little teardrop to drop. I'd still like to see him catch and shoot that.
Yeah, he had the top of the key shot if he wanted it. Pulled back. Habowski behind his back. Out of control, but got it back. Here comes the triple team now. Swings across court to Winner. Over to Lisicki. Inside the lane to a cutting. Tommy Buskirk lays it up and in.
Real nice ball movement there by Whitehall. Great cut to the basket, great catch. Finish with no dribble, way you're supposed to do it.
8-5 Lancers lead. 5:06 to go in the first quarter. Jensen with the ball. Left circle. Swings it over to Reese Watkins. Loyalsock slowing the ball down a little bit, Jim.
Yeah, this is unusual for the Lancers. Run a little offense here.
Ali tries to lob it in.
Nice
Garrett's
pass.
position on the doorstep. Up and in.
Great job by Siraj. A little over-the-top pass. Aiden Garrett got a big body. Loves to hit people in football. Loves to post up in basketball.
Guerin leads all scorers with 5. 10-5 Lancer lead. Inside to McGinley. Comes off the unfriendly iron. Here come the Lancers running. Here comes Gare. Drives to the basket. No good. Rebounded,
Nice.
put back in by Siraj.
Great follow-up by Siraj. Way to attack the offensive
Nobody
board.
boxed out on that backside, Jim.
Nope.
And there was 2 Lancers sitting there waiting to clean up the mess.
The Lancers aren't getting a whole lot out of their press right now.
Halabowski into the corner. Right corner back out to Warner at the top. They switch to man here now. Halabowski, little head fake, drives baseline up and under. Nice move.
Beautiful reverse layup.
Switched hands in midair. 12-7 Lancers lead. Halabowski is very, very quick. 6'1 senior guard. Over to Rivers. Into Siraj. Kicks it back to Gare. Gare pulls the trigger.
Wow.
Long, and he buried it.
Long three, NBA range. Aiden Garrett lines it up, lets it go. Bang. Gets fouled. 4-point play.
Gare has 8 on tonight. 3 of 5. 2 of 2 last night from the foul line. Looking to stay perfect.
That's Idris coming in the ball game.
Yeah, he is playing tonight.
In for Rivers, and he's playing on that bad ankle. We'll see what he's got. Aiden's got a great form at the foul line. He's got a good ritual, follows through.
Yeah, he led the Lancers last year in free throw percentage, right around 84%. Warner kicks to Halabowski. Halabowski driving through 2 men. Going to call it on the floor there. To me, it looked like he caught his own pass there, Jim. I don't know.
I couldn't see through the railing here. I'll plead the 5th.
Second foul on Siraj.
That's not good.
Armstead coming in to give him a break.
And actually, Dane's a little more muscular. This might help him on this matchup here. Who's 25 for Whitehall, Paul?
McGinley.
McGinley seems like a pretty strong kid.
Yeah, 6'5 senior.
So this might actually work to the Lancers' favor here. Dane's going to bang around with him.
3-point specialist Luke Gilbert just checked into the game. 3-pointer for McGinley, no good. And the Lancers are controlling the boards, I can tell you that.
Idris Ali looked pretty good in that ankle there and got the rebound.
Idris comes down with the ball. Crosses through his legs, cross half court. Being guarded by Warner. Here's the pick.
Oh, he had him.
Yep.
Good job of Whitehall getting the trap on. He had Dane on the pick and roll, but he couldn't see him. We got a little foul. I didn't see who picked it up, Paul.
It's on Warner.
Is that his second? Or
that's his first.
First.
Back to Idris. 16-7 Lancers lead. 9-point bulge. 3:13 to go in the opening frame. High post to Armstead. Kick back out to Jensen. Jensen over to Watkins. Watkins looking for Gare in the corner. Lets it fly again. Boom, drains it. He's 3 for 3 from 3-point land.
Aiden reminds me a lot of Larry Bird. No, not making the direct comparison, but Larry's legs could be pointing anywhere, and as long as he got the upper body squared, he could just flat out shoot, obviously. Aiden's the same way.
Gilbert, no good. Was perfect last night. Missed everything there. Here comes Gare fighting off a hand check and drives to the lane, and he'll go to the line again. I think he has 11 points, Jim, in this first quarter.
And finishing what I was saying there.
12,
his upper body, Paul, as long as he gets squared, his legs can be pointing out at the football field here at Loyalsock, and he can drop them. I mean, he just has that knack. He can fall away.
Point number 13 of 19 that the Lancers have. 20, excuse me.
And obviously at the foul line, he's pretty much, and I'm not going to jinx him here, but he's got terrific form. He's practiced his whole life. I remember when he was just a little buck and little Lancers, he would stay extra time in the gym working on his shooting.
You just did jinx him.
Did I jinx him?
He did miss.
I'm sorry. That's my fault. I owe CI one on that.
20-7 Lancer lead. Here comes Warner. Here comes that press. Over to Buskirk. Back to Warner. Over to Gilbert. Gilbert looking for
Good
Lasicki,
defense.
stolen away.
Good defense there.
Drees lost it off his foot. Into the game, number 3, Rowan Sagar into the game.
We like Rowan, don't we? He's
Absolutely.
a nice player off the bench.
Hard-nosed kid. And you see CI going to the bench early and often
nice
again.
Pick there by good pick and roll. Aiden off of it, pop, little short.
That's the first field goal from the field that he has missed. Not a three-pointer. A nice take by Lasicki and one.
So basically, I'm going to tell you where we are. Whitehall's not a deep ball team, but they got 3 really good seniors, and we're going to see if those 3 seniors can play even with the Lancers here tonight.
Here comes Bryce Brayshore, sophomore, 5'9", into the game for the Zephyrs. Julian Wilson checking in.
The big fella. Roger Wilson's younger brother. Roger was a great Lancer basketball player. Had one of the best senior seasons in Lancer history, his brother did.
Lasicki at the line. Completes the three-point play the old-fashioned way, Jim.
Solid. He's Lasicki solid.
Kick it to Sagar, back to Gare.
Ooh, maybe steps here he got away with, Paul.
Over to Armson, back to Watkins. Giving Watkins that whole left side if he wants it. Back to Gare, over to Sagar.
Here's where you look for a weak side cut. Somebody cutting the weak side, back door.
Nobody on Armson at all. He could turn around there.
Boy.
Ill-advised pass and stolen by Bayshore. Here comes Bayshore. Across the timeline. Kicks it over to the corner. That's Gilbert for 3. He hit 3 of them last night. Make it to 4 tonight. 20-13. Lead down to 7. Over to Watkins. Watkins to Gare. Gare wants to answer from 3. No good. Hard off the iron. Watkins cleans it up. Great second effort by Reese Watkins.
Cleaning up the mess. Reese, great athletic instincts.
And from what we've seen this first quarter, no one is boxing out at all for Whitehall. They are getting second and third shots, and Whitehall is getting one shot at the rock, and that is it, at the basket. And Loyalsock is controlling the boards. Nice move down low by Lasicki again.
Took it right to the big fella.
I'm impressed with Joe Lasicki,
yes,
6'2", senior. Solid as they come.
The Loyalsock's not getting anything out of their press, and Whitehall's not boxing out, so maybe that's averaging out, Paul.
Swings to Gare. Gare wide open. He's going to pull the trigger on that.
Bang.
3-ball on the way in. Good. Aiden Gare, 25-point first quarter for the Lancers, and we're under 30 seconds to go, and the lead is up to 10. Over to Buskirk. Buskirk being double-teamed. Swings it over to Bayshore. 15 seconds on the clock. They're going to hold for 1. Zephyrs going from left to right on your screen. Down low to Buskirk. Nice drop step up hard off the glass. No good. Dipped around. Rebound up to the Lancers. Gare at the horn. Oh, man.
Great block.
McGinley swatted it out of there with 0.1 second to go.
McGinley talking a little trash to Aiden Garrett. That'll be a good trash-talking matchup. Aiden Garrett talks very well.
Now, 0.1 second to go. You only have time for a tip here, Jim.
I don't think you have time for anything.
No catch.
Isn't it under 0.3?
Well, we're going to see what.
I forget what that rule is. Maybe you're right, Paul. I think it's 0.2 for.
30-second timeout. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. WebWeeklyLive.com.
Blaze Alexander here, and I'm getting ready for hunting season with my dog Lyle. Lyle and I don't want you getting stuck in the woods with your old truck, so why not come into one of our dealerships and check out all these different brands of trucks that we have for you. The all-new Ford Ranger, Ram, Nissan Titan, Gladiator, F-150, Chevy Heavy Duty, Colorado, GMC, Toyota Tacoma, Toyota Tundra. See them all today at blazetrucks.com. That's right. We'll always offer the lowest price, guaranteed, or we'll pay you $1,000.
Don't ever settle. Demand the best. We are Blaze Alexander Nissan with the best selection of new Nissans.
All right, we're back here. Paul Bowe, Jim Webb. 10-point lead, Jim. 0.01 seconds to go in the first quarter. Let's see if we get that little tip. There it is. It would have counted if it went. Julian tried to swat it. We played one here in Loyalsock. 25-15. We'll be right back with the second quarter.
We want you to make sure you're going pocket, jump, balls in the feet. That's what we do here at FastMaz. We teach speed, agility, and quickness because we want you all to be better athletes. That's why you're here. So make sure on this one, when you jump up, come down, power leg, acceleration. Softball, football, basketball, soccer, baseball, softball, whatever you got, we can do it here.
Fastmaz.com.
Fastmaz.com. Lift your knees. You gotta get your knees up. Come on, let's go.
You gotta be here.
All right, Jim, we're back. 1 in the books, 3 to go. What'd you see that first quarter?
Well, Whitehall's athletic enough to stay with Loyalsock. I don't think they have the depth for the long haul. They're obviously down 10, but they have 3 good senior ball players. Lisicki did a great job.
McGinley
and the ball handler.
Halabowski,
thank you.
That's a tongue twister there.
Yes. So, there's only one team that's going to beat Loyalsock tonight, and it's Loyalsock. If they play their game, they're going to wear these guys down and win each quarter.
Swings it over to Buskirk. Buskirk to Lisicki. Swings it back to Gilbert. He thought about the 3, pulled it back to Lisicki again. Going to drive. Nice using his body to shield off Reese Watkins and lays it up and in.
Good ball
Joe
player,
Lisicki. Hard nosed as they come. Watkins now across the timeline, left side. Left circle extended over to Jensen. Back over to Garrett.
Wow.
NBA three-pointer on the way. Hard off the iron, and it's rebounded by Buskirk.
He shot that one from the bridge, Paul.
Over to Bayshore. Bayshore back to Buskirk. Buskirk to the top of the key. That is Gilbert. Back to Gilbert again. Swings it to Buskirk.
Nice
inside.
pass.
McGinley has position up. No good.
Oh, boy. Missed the bunny.
Rebound.
Very nice entry pass to McGinley. They got to make that.
He had good position there, too. Reese Watkins back to Rivers Parish. Loyalsock looks to reset. 25-17, 6:51 to go before the half. Cross-court pass to Gare. Gare jumper, good.
Very nice. Move the ball baseline. Gare about a 15-footer. Again, the Lancers not really getting anything out of the press here.
No, not at all. Swings it up to Buskirk as they break it easy. Buskirk puts his
Right
head
down
down, drives
Broadway.
to the basket.
I really think they ought to get out of the press. I don't know if they have the speed on the floor right now for that press.
Yeah, they seem to be breaking it with ease. 27-19, 8-point lead here for the Lancers. Parrish going to set it up. Over to Gare. Gare being guarded by Bayshore, swings it over to Siraj. Reese Watkins back to Gare. Oh,
Nice
nice.
pass.
Floated open is Siraj.
Good
he
block, good
swatted it out.
recovery. McGinley.
Lisicki takes the ball, coming down court, and he lost it. It's going to stay
boy.
here with the Zephyrs. Can we get a replay on that block?
Lancers fortunate there wasn't a foul called. We probably don't have time for the replay here. The ball's being entered in.
Over to Gilbert. Lisicki comes free. 3 ball on the way, no good. And rebounded by Parrish. Smallest guy in the court comes down with it, Jim.
Yeah, he's doing a nice job out there.
Watkins to Gare for 3 again. They need to double team him or something. He's killing them tonight.
Aiden Gare steps off the bench and he's in range, catches the ball. Baseline extended right before he out of bounds and just knocks it down.
That is his 4th three-pointer tonight. And the lead is 30-19. Bayshore over to Gilbert. Gilbert to Buskirk. Buskirk swings to Lisicki. Inside, good position by McGinley. Up and in.
Good entry pass into McGinley. He finishes. Little jump hook.
Nice touch for the big guy.
They got to keep doing that. They seem to be able to get the ball into McGinley.
Well, they're hanging around 8, 9, 10 points, so they're still within range here. And Gare has been red hot. Pass to Jensen. Bobbled around Siraj. Put it on the floor instead of laying it in, Jim. He had a step on him.
He did there. Just didn't quite get the handle of it. Work in progress.
Julian comes in, gives Jensen a break. 4:53 to go before intermission.
Now they're a little quicker, believe it or not, because they rotate Rivers in. Well, they're not in the press now.
Well, Julian's going to stay with McGinley there.
Right.
Bang him around a little bit. He had too many easy looks. Nice turnaround jumper, hard off the back of the iron, gets his own rebound. No good at all. Rebound Parrish. Here comes Loyalsock. 3-on-2 break. Gare takes it to the rack, up and in.
He's just a flat-out scorer. He's an Adrian Dantley type from back in the day that can shoot from the outside, can drive to the basket, can rebound.
Adrian Dantley, the Pistons, the Mavericks.
Yep. Sort of built the same way, too, isn't he, Paul?
Oh, absolutely. No good. Rebounded by Adris Ali, or Siraj, excuse me.
What I like about Aiden Gare, and I'll finish my thought after this play. What I like about Aiden Gare is his eyes, whether it's the football field or the basketball court, his eyes are always up. He's always looking. He always seems to see who's open, what's going on.
And Whitehall has went cold here from the field.
Well, I think now would be a good I'm not coaching, but if I was Coach Jones, I'd get a timeout here. You're right hanging around here. You're down under halfway through the second quarter.
Still well within the ball game.
But this is where the Lancers sometimes step on people's throat.
Right. And they went cold from the field here now, the last couple minutes, Whitehall.
Adris, quick move.
We're going to call steps on that. Tripped right over his foot.
I'll be honest with you, I think that ankle got him there. I didn't see any foul or anything. It was just a situation where he tried to stick the foot, and the foot didn't stick.
Yeah. Gilbert taking the ball up court. Left-handed dribble, crosses over. Over to Bayshore. Bayshore playing a lot off the bench here for the Zephyrs. Back to Holubowski, swings it to Bayshore again. Bayshore thought about it, now he'll pull the trigger. Indecisive there, no go. Ali with the rebound up to Gare. Gare being guarded by Holubowski, pulls up, blocked.
Nice pass.
Watkins in position.
He just got shoved out of bounds, but Adris is just a little tender on that ankle, Paul.
Yeah, you can
see that
something's
there?
wrong. Holubowski. Never got the handle. He saw Gare coming out of the corner of his eye, almost like a wide receiver going over the middle and seeing that D-back coming.
Yeah, that was
more.
Pulled up. Aiden's a big kid, and he would he might have changed the direction of that play just by his presence.
He definitely did. Gare with the ball, right wing, up to the top of the key to Adris. To Siraj, excuse me.
Nice play.
Back door.
Well done. Little give and go there from Siraj.
And that's been there all night,
was that
Jim.
Adris? I'm sorry. No,
that's
that was
Siraj. The brothers Ali.
The brothers Ali. That was last year, yeah. The brothers Ali. I forgot about that one. Thanks, Paul.
Buskirk, little shake and bake. Kicks it across court to Bayshore. Really like the way Bayshore handles the ball. He's a field general out there.
On a serious note, Paul, Whitehall has very nice uniforms.
Absolutely. Yep.
I'm a uniform guy, you know.
Oh, me too. Oh, nice spin move by Holubowski. Couldn't finish, though.
Great rebound. Great rebound by Siraj. That's how you clean. That's the Windex there.
And that's frustration right there on Holubowski. I think he just got teed up.
Yeah, probably deservingly so.
But he's going right to the bench. Coach Jones got his way, and he's really getting an earful now. And
technical foul on Whitehall's number 3.
Well, Jim, he was out of control on that play.
He
made a nice move. He missed a shot, and then he just went out of control. And sometimes
a little bit of frustration, pride creeping in here. Whitehall knows they're playing probably as well as they can, and they're looking up at the scoreboard. And as Aiden knocks that down, it's a 14-point deficit. That gets frustrating. Back to Whitehall's uniforms. You know what I really like? No names on the back, the American flag right above the number.
Yeah, it looks nice. Really sharp. It's like a little Florida State Seminole red.
Yeah, it's a different red, isn't it?
Yeah, it's more of a maroon, yeah. Nice.
Adris up top with the ball.
Over to Watkins. Watkins swings it to Adris from the corner.
Nice.
Three-pointer, got his legs under him there, Jim.
There we go.
Lead up to 18 now. Whitehall got to be careful this last minute and 50.
That's big for the young fella. Playing on a little gimpy wheel there, gets that three-pointer down. That raises your confidence level.
And like you say, he rolled his ankle. His ankles do not look taped at all to me. from up here, unless he's wearing a boot underneath that shoe, which is possible.
I can't tell.
Yeah, I can't see anything, and I'm a guy that has bad ankles. I can't see anything under there unless his foot might be taped. Foul on Julian Wilson.
They need a basket, right? Oh, good steal by Reese Watkins.
Watkins
got
Gare
Gare
up
running.
ahead. Nice lay-in by Gare.
Senior leadership right there. Reese Watkins, Aiden Gare know what to do.
20-point lead, 1:19 to go in the half.
Oh, there's a good trap. Got around and knocked it
There
away.
it is.
Got a breakout.
Up to Gare, alley-oop.
Oh. CI's not going to like that, but we like that up here, don't we, Paul?
Absolutely. Gilbert drives.
Oh.
Wilson swats it out, rebounded by Buskirk. Back out to the point. Bayshore. Under a minute to play. Coach Jones barking signals from the bench. Over to Gilbert. Back to McGinley. Warner has the ball right wing. Good ball movement by the Zephyrs, not to go. And three-pointer long range for Gilbert, nothing. Rebounded by Bayshore, kept it alive, 39 seconds to go. Zephyrs look to reset, down 20. A lot of pushing going on there with McGinley and Wilson underneath the boards. And he's forcing McGinley outside. There's a steal by Gare.
Very good defense by the Lancers.
19 seconds to go.
Oh, bad turnover.
Cross-court pass. Stolen by the Zephyrs, 11 seconds. One shot here for the Zephyrs. Over to Bayshore.
Idris looks better, moving much better.
Bayshore over to Warner. Warner tries to shoot with Idris on his arm. And they're going to say outside before the shot with a block. 1 second to go, Jim. Ryan Glunk into the game. Ryan had a good game last night, 5 points.
He did. He looked really good in his
for a freshman
high school debut, and he gets a second year. He's rewarded by a second year in the first half.
Hey, they actually are going to call it shooting. I thought he pointed to the floor.
Well, it should have been a shooting foul.
Yeah, absolutely. First one on the way and good.
No, I think they called one-on-one. They called it on the floor, but one-on-one.
Oh, that was the seventh foul. You're right. You're right.
I
wasn't paying attention to that. My fault. First one on the way and good.
We hear this chant of the birthday boy, shoe untied at the foul line.
They were saying that today at the game I was at earlier. The whole game. We played one here in Loyalsock. 41-23. Lancers lead at the half. We'll be right back.
We want you to make sure you're going pocket, jump, balls in the feet. That's what we do here at FastMaz. We teach speed, agility, and quickness because we want you all to be better athletes. That's why you're here. So make sure on this one, when you jump up, come down, power leg, acceleration. Softball, football, basketball, soccer, baseball, softball, whatever you got, we can do it here.
Fastmaz.com.
Fastmaz.com. Lift your knees. You gotta get your knees up. Come on, let's go.
You gotta be here.
I think there's something to be said about being in business for over 70 years. The value of taking care of your customers and offering them the best service and selection possible. Being a fourth-generation family-owned business and keeping tradition. Growing with your customers over the years. Seeing the same faces. It's everything for us. Visit Van Campen and see what over 70 years of care.
Your family table away from home is Dolly's Diner, now with 3 great locations. The original Dolly's Loyalsock behind Rita's off the Golden Strip. Dolly's Montoursville, where Dolly met Griggs. And now the new Dolly's, Park Avenue, Williamsport, formerly Donna's Restaurant. With those amazing breakfasts, daily and chef specials, sticky buns, and more, and Griggs Coffee and Peanuts. Don't miss it. Dolly's Diner, your family table away from home, covering the Williamsport area.
Lyle's no driver, that's for sure. But he will tell you that Blaze Alexander has the lowest price guaranteed. Blaze Alexander here, and I'm getting ready for hunting season with my dog Lyle. Lyle and I don't want you getting stuck in the woods with your old truck, so why not come into one of our dealerships and check out all these different brands of trucks that we have for you. The all-new Ford Ranger, Ram, Nissan Titan, Gladiator, F-150, Chevy Heavy Duty, Colorado, GMC, Toyota Tacoma, Toyota Tundra. See them all today at blazetrucks.com. That's right, we'll always offer the lowest price, guaranteed, or we'll pay you
We want you to make sure you're going pocket, jump, balls in the feet. That's what we do here at FastMaz. We teach speed, agility, and quickness because we want you all to be better athletes. That's why you're here. So make sure on this one, when you jump up, come down, power leg, acceleration, softball, football, basketball, soccer, baseball, softball, whatever you got, we can do it here.
Fastmaz.com.
Fastmaz.com.
Lift your knees, you gotta get your knees up. Come on, let's go.
You gotta be here.
Your family table away from home is Dolly's Diner, now with 3 great locations. The original Dolly's Loyalsock behind Rita's off the Golden Strip. Dolly's Montoursville, where Dolly met Griggs. And now the new Dolly's, Park Avenue, Williamsport, formerly Donna's Restaurant. With those amazing breakfasts, daily and chef specials, sticky buns, and more, and Griggs Coffee and Peanuts. Don't miss it. Dolly's Diner, your family table away from home, covering the Williamsport area.
Back here at Loyalsock, and I got Superintendent Jerry McLaughlin. Always good to see you.
Nice to see you, Jim.
Should I call you Super or Mr. McLaughlin?
Call me whatever you want.
Hey, Lancers look great.
Fantastic start once again. They had a good tournament last year, and Aiden Gare lit it up, and he's doing it again tonight. So.
And always good to break the seal in the basketball season, and the tip-off tournaments are a fun way to have it, and the community seems to come out and support it. We got quality opponents in here. What's your take?
Well, great support. We're going to have a good year. I think you can see that we're just as deep as ever. A lot of kids played that first half, and well-rounded team at this point.
And we typical CI over his 40-plus year career. Kids graduate, they move on, new kids step up, feel their role, just a big cycle.
Yeah, I don't think everyone expected what we have this year, but once again, we're able to reload, and they're going to be very deep. A lot of experience over the summer for the kids, and all their game experience shows.
What's going on within the school district?
Oh, a lot of great things, Jim, I guess. Just rolling through the sports season, as we said, but academically, things are going well. Our school just received an Apple Distinguished School Award at the high school level, and our school's ranked pretty high on all the school performance profile scores.
Outstanding, and sometimes that gets lost. People think of Loyalsock as an athletic factory, and I shouldn't say that, but one of the best academic institutions, high schools in the area.
Yes, I think we're able to hold our own in the area, and we're putting out a lot of great kids, both in the community, in college, and in the workforce.
And talking about our area academically, we got a lot of solid high schools and a lot of good people working with our youth today.
Yeah, great schools, good at all throughout Lycoming County. Northern tier schools are down here. Great place to raise your kids, definitely.
And as far as Loyalsock basketball, one thing about CI and the tradition here, they play the same style, and you and I have talked about it before.
Yes.
Get up and down the court, get a good shot, play defense. Not rocket science.
No, it isn't. But I think you can see when the ball's in the hoop on the other end, they're flying right back down the court.
Absolutely. And the big thing is to get everybody to buy in and do it year in and year out, and CI just manages to do that.
Well, it's a program that is in place really from K to 12, and the little kids really enjoy watching the seniors out here and the team. And it just,
Julian's a big kid, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he's up to about 6'8" now. So.
6'8"?
Yeah.
I don't think you and I make 6'8" if you stand on my shoulders, do we?
No, not at all.
Anyway, hey, we'll get back to basketball. We're going to get run over. Thanks for taking some time with me.
All right.
Commercial break. We'll be right back.
Okay, thank you.
Your family table away from home is Dolly's Diner, now with 3 great locations. The original Dolly's Loyalsock behind Rita's off the Golden Strip. Dolly's Montoursville, where Dolly met Griggs. And now the new Dolly's, Park Avenue, Williamsport, formerly Donna's Restaurant. With those amazing breakfasts, daily and chef specials, sticky buns, and more, and Griggs coffee and peanuts. Don't miss it. Dolly's Diner, your family table away from home, covering the Williamsport area.
Make sure you're going pocket, jump, balls in the feet. That's what we do here at FastMaz. We teach speed, agility, and quickness because we want you all to be better athletes. That's why you're here. So make sure on this one, when you jump up, come down, power leg acceleration. Softball, football, basketball, soccer, baseball, softball, whatever you got, we can do it here.
Fastmaz.com.
Fastmaz.com. Lift your knees, lift your knees. You gotta get your knees up. Come on, let's go.
You gotta be here.
I think there's something to be said about being in business for over 70 years. The value of taking care of your customers and offering them the best service and selection possible. Being a 4th-generation family-owned business and keeping tradition. Growing with your customers over the years. Seeing the same faces. It's everything for us. Visit Van Campen and see what over 70 years of care looks like.
Don't ever settle. Demand the best. We are Blaze Alexander Nissan with the best selection of new Nissans, the best quality pre-owned vehicles, the best service, and best of all, the Blaze Alexander low price guarantee. We are Blaze Alexander Nissan, and we dare you to find a better dealer. Don't ever settle. Demand the best. We are Blaze Alexander Nissan because at Blaze Alexander Nissan, we're taking deals the other guys won't.
Lyle's no driver, that's for sure. But he will tell you that Blaze Alexander has the lowest price guarantee.
All right, we are back here. Jim started the third quarter, 41-23, and the story of the game tonight, Aiden Gare, 27 points at the half.
He outscored the Zephyrs by himself, and boy, he's just zoned in right now.
Yeah, he is just lit it on fire, and now Loyalsock will inbound the ball. That's Jensen. Up to the aforementioned Gare. Swings it over to Parrish. Parrish drives, shuffled his feet a little bit, got away with it. Holobalski with the steal. Here come the Zephyrs, 3-on-2. Holobalski to the rack, no good. Nice follow-up by McGinley. He has 4 on the night. Second bucket for Dylan McGinley. Jensen with the ball to Idris. Gare trying to post up down low on Buskirk. Over to Parrish. Parrish to Idris. Or Siraj, excuse me.
The brothers Ali.
The brothers Ali. Back to Reese. Good defense by Holobalski.
He should have kept going right around him.
Gare, oh man. Broke him down, missed the shot. Rebounded by Warner. Warner up to Lisicki.
Lisicki all the way to the rack.
No good, couldn't get the
good
fall.
Good defense by Reese Watkins getting back.
And Lisicki will go to the line to shoot 2. He had 10 in the first half. Joe Lisicki, 6'2 senior, led the Zephyrs last night with 14 points, and he's on his way leading tonight also.
And this is exactly what Whitehall needed. They came out, they got a basket, they got a stop. There's no 20-point plays, and they just got to chip away here, and that doesn't help.
First one off the back of the iron, no good.
So now good, you got to line it up, not get the second one.
Second one up and rolls and is in.
Members roll there. Sideline break, Lancers.
Good defense by McGinley. Knocked it out. Gare will inbound. Over to Jensen. Jensen's been quiet tonight, only 2 points. Now he'll pull a three. That's short. Rebounded by Buskirk. Buskirk up to Halabowski. Halabowski.
Oh, nice move, but doesn't finish.
And a foul again. Lisicki going back to the charity stripe. And he'll be shooting too.
Not only importantly here, they're getting the basket and they're getting to the foul line, but that stops the clock. When you dig yourself a hole like they did the first half, anytime you can take points and put them on the board with the clock stopped is huge.
First one up, rattles around, no good. Got to make your foul shots though. Uncontested shots you've got to make. Second one by Lisicki is good. 1 of 2 again.
Got it down to 14, Paul.
Yep, down to 14. Here comes Parrish. Being guarded by Warner.
That's bad. Never leave your feet.
Steal. Lisicki again. Up, short arm to 2. Halabowski at the doorstep, lays it up and in. CL is going to want a timeout here, I think. He's putting in some more reserves.
He doesn't like the energy that Loyalsock's come out with. He's got Idris up. He's got Dane.
There's a lob to
Nice
Gare.
pass.
Too far under, kicks it back out. Jensen, 3 on the way, is good this time.
Big basket there. Great job by Jensen. Had his feet squared, caught, ready to go, and good arc on the shot.
Yep. 44-29, Lancers lead. Big basket by Jensen to stop that run.
Stop the bleeding there in a little bit.
Kicks it over to Lisicki. Lisicki, McGinley, three-pointer, no good. That ball hit the back of the iron dead. Here comes Gare. Across the timeline, using his body.
I was just going to say that should have been a foul in the first bump, and the second one they got him.
That's a foul on Tommy Buskirk.
It looks like they're trying to get in Aiden Gare's head. He's a senior. He's got to be smart here. They're trying to get him to say or do something stupid.
Well, they got to try something. 27 points in the first half. He's been a one-man wrecking crew.
Maybe they ought to sneak over, tie his shoes together during the next timeout, huh, Paul?
Something. He still might score. Jensen with the ball, top of the circle.
Jensen needs some confidence now. He's knocked one down. He needs to come off and look to shoot again.
Oh, cross court to Gare. Dangerous pass.
Loyalsock doesn't look sharp here, do they, in the start of the second
they
half?
look very There's a
another
turnover again. Lisicki again with the ball.
He's going to get fouled again.
Tried to get the pass off. He wanted to pass it across court to Halabowski, but he could not get it as Loyalsock, 3 of the Lancers collapsed on him. But he's going to the line again.
Going to the line for Whitehall, number 11, Joseph Lisicki, to shoot 2.
Lisicki, first one short again.
Well, he's consistent. He's missed the first one every time. If he holds serve here, he'll make the second one, right, Paul?
Absolutely. That's just missed points.
Well, you're not going to make them all, but you hope in the high school to shoot 65, 70%. So.
Second one on its way and good. 44-30. Lead down to 14 again. Idris dribbles.
Nice
penetration,
move, just a little too far under.
Gare picks it up, and he is fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Fouled by McGinley.
Aiden's just playing good basketball. He just has that knack and that sense to be where the ball is. Instinct.
Gare on the line to shoot 2. First one up, it is good.
Members roll.
Here comes Julian Wilson into the game.
Julian's a great kid, I'll tell you. Great personality, fine young man.
And Luke Gilbert also checking in. Second one on its way, and good. 46-30, Lancer lead.
Lancer settling back into man.
Gilbert for 3. No good. He's off tonight. Nice tip in. Is that Lisicki again?
I think Lisicki gets credit for it. I think Julian might have tipped it in. I couldn't tell.
46-32. Idris with the ball. Left side swings it back to Watkins, over to Gare. Here comes a pick. Jensen brought his man right into him, did not peel off. Back to Gare again.
Too much standing around, Paul.
Yeah.
Nice
There,
pass.
Julian underneath, wide by
Nice
himself.
pass.
Lays it up and in.
Good hands by the big fella, caught and finished, but Jensen made the play happen.
And that's a big difference, Jim, from last year in JVs. We watched quite a bit of the JV team last year. Julian missed a lot of those shots underneath. He just didn't have the
Good
coordination.
defense by Aiden, cutting under.
Didn't have the coordination, and he looked kind of, very awkward under. This year, a totally different man.
Absolutely.
And he'll only get better.
Reese coming off the pick and roll here. Up top to Julian. Julian back to Adrice. Reese Watkins, right wing. Back to Julian, top of the key. Going to set a big pick for Adrice. Roll to the basket. He missed him. He missed the big fella. Just lay it up there. Let the big fella get it and put it in.
Got a foul on Gilbert, and coming in is the other Ali, Siraj. So now we got 2 Ali's in. Aiden Gare's going to get a quick blow. Julian's in. Adrice taking the ball across the timeline. Over to Watkins. Watkins to Jensen. Jensen to Adrice.
Nice move.
There's Siraj.
Very,
up and in.
very
Siraj
nice.
Ali.
Very nice by Siraj.
Siraj has 6. He looks good going to the basket, Jim.
What I like is he's deliberate. He doesn't rush it. You don't have to go quick. People think you got to go quick to the basket. A lot of times it's about being under control and knowing where you're going.
Nice defense by Reese Watkins on Lasicki there. 50-32, 3:16 to go in the third quarter of the Webb Weekly Tip-Off Championship game. Paul Bowe, Jim Webb, thanks for spending your Saturday night here with us on WebWeeklyLive.com. And Marcus Hampshire into the game now. First action for the Zephyrs. 5'10 senior, going to run the point.
Never pick your dribble up, Paul.
Over to Gilbert. Halabowski, no good.
Hit the wire on top of the basket.
Excuse me, that was Hunter Pickney into the game. Didn't see him check into the game. Number 23, 6 foot even junior. Both teams now going to the bench a little bit. Keep them fresh for the fourth, I guess.
Don't dribble it, big fella. You already lost your dribble. There you go.
Over to Reese.
Nice
Inside
pass.
to Julian.
Very nice.
And 1.
That's as well as you can run that play. Put it up high for the big fella. He caught it. He didn't bring it back down. He put it in the basket.
And touch. Julian has some good touch.
Too many times you see big guys catch the ball and want to dribble or pull the ball back down to their waist. Keep that rock up high. God gave you that height for a reason, Paul.
Yeah, we used to say that with Bam last year all the time.
Yep.
And Bam
Very well done.
Bam got really a lot better last year as the season progressed. He was dominant in the playoffs. Halabowski swatted away.
Siraj.
Hampshire inside to Halabowski. He lays it up and in.
Adrice has got to roll around there and get position on him.
Adrice through his legs, being guarded by Gilbert. Takes it to the basket. No one steps up. Reverse, no good. And a foul. They're going to call that on Julian. Call a push. Swatted for the ball, but
I think the other guy just got in his way, Paul.
I don't even think he hit him. He hit the ball. Well, I guess when you're 6'6", you're not going to get any feel sorry for you calls. Halabowski with the ball. Cross-court pass to Pinky. Now to Hampshire. Back to Pinky in the corner.
Oh, geez. I don't know about that there.
A lot of swinging elbows.
Bobby Lynn's on top of it. He's a good official, does a good job. He's bait umpires. He does football at the collegiate level. He'll keep control of the ball game.
McGinley drop steps in, up, and around the rim comes out. Julian tips it around. Over to Siraj. Over to Gare. Right wing, back to Siraj. Parrish in the corner. Swings it to Gare. 3 ball. Good. Count it. That's 32, Jim.
He rattled that one around, though, Paul. He wasn't as true on it.
32 for Gare.
You know I'm pulling your leg, right?
I hear what you said.
He rattled that one around a little bit. He didn't swish it through.
Yeah, there you go. That should only count as 2, right?
He is just dialed in. Very few individuals have the ability to get in the zone he does and shooting the basketball. I mean,
well, 1:33 to go into third, Jim. I think it's pretty safe. Our tournament MVP is Hayden Gare. Holubowski's first one up and in.
Do you know how many he has right now?
He has 32 tonight, and he had 31 last night.
That's not too shabby.
We got a stoppage here.
I think Petey said somebody's shoe was untied.
I hear Petey yelling down there. Short.
And it works. Petey gets another one for the Lancers. Good pass all the way.
Adrice
Good
in.
job, young fella. Oh, misses a layup.
Just seems to be rushing his shot just a little bit.
Just a little bit off. Maybe he got to get settled in here. Missed last night with that injury.
Holubowski for 3, rolls it nice off his hand.
The big Lebowski, did you say?
That's 7 for Tyler. Over to Gare, being guarded closely by Holubowski. Pushes off now. Gare, 3-pointer, no good on that one. Way off. And rebounded by Pinky. Over to Hamsker. Swings it back to Bayshore. Back to Holubowski. Ball goes back court, but it was tipped. 40 seconds to go, third quarter. 56-38, Lancer lead. Swings it back, Holubowski for 3 again. Count it. He's got 10. Starting to heat up here.
Did a nice job coming off there. Caught and shot the ball and down to 15.
Oh, there's a double team there. Ball stolen away by Whitehall. A lot of contact, no foul. Holubowski with the ball again, straight to the rim.
Oh!
Slams it home. 56-43.
Didn't see that one coming, Paul.
I'll tell you what, last night he had a breakaway and he missed the dunk with no one around, and Coach Jones was not happy. But I'll tell you what, right off the dribble, took it and stuffed it. And he had plenty of elevation. He has 12.
That was a great athletic move there.
And he's coming out with 12 seconds to go.
Going to get him a little blow here. They got it down to 13. Loyalsock wants to get one shot here, hopefully in the quarter on a high note with a basket. Up, there's a walk.
Holubowski, the last 8 points for Whitehall.
That's what can happen. Again, point guard play here has not been as good in the second half. You have to be under control and you don't give up your dribble. Keep your dribble. You can always, you lose that dribble, you got to make a pass. Keep your dribble, you keep control of the game.
Bayshore with the ball, 5
There's
seconds, and a foul with 4 seconds to go. See, he's not happy about that.
2 bad plays in a row. Picks up his dribble, makes the turnover, and then gets a foul that's going to put him in the one-on-one.
One-on-one now, yeah.
You can't do stuff like that.
Substitution for Whitehall, number 55, Thomas Busker.
Well, this third quarter was not very good for Loyalsock, I can tell you that. Whitehall made their run. Bayshore shooting 1-and-1. First one on its way and good. 56-44, Jim. Lead is down to 12. Second one up and good. 56-45, 4 seconds to go. Pass to Rivers. Rivers at half court. Over to 3 at the way. Over to Eli Gare. No good. We played 3 quarters here in Loyalsock. 56-45. Loyalsock lead down to 11. We'll be back with the final quarter.
We want you to make sure you're going pocket, jump, balls in the feet. That's what we do here at FastMaz. We teach speed, agility, and quickness because we want you all to be better athletes. That's why you're here. So make sure on this one, when you jump up, come down, power leg, acceleration. Softball, football, basketball, soccer, baseball, softball, whatever you got, we can do it here.
Fastmaz.com.
Fastmaz.com.
be here.
Blaze Alexander here, and I'm getting ready for hunting season with my dog Lyle.
All right, Jim, we're back, 11-point lead. What'd you see in that third quarter?
Lancers came out flat from halftime from the locker room, never really picked it up. Whitehall did a good job of shooting the basketball, scrapping, and then they're right back in it, 13-point lead.
And I agree what you were saying before about Whitehall seniors. They are very, very strong. This is a good team. They're going to win some games this year.
Yeah, they need to find some role players to go with the three seniors.
Absolutely. Buskirk could be one of them. He's only a sophomore, 6'1".
Oh, Lysicki there, throw a shoulder. No call. Aiden Gare, great hustle, saves it. Siraj picks it up, coming down the court. Head to Jensen. Jensen trying to gain control.
That's going to be Whitehall ball.
I can tell you something I see right now, Paul, and I'm not picking on the kid at all. Jensen needs to get in the weight room.
Yeah, he's getting bumped off the ball pretty
He's
easy.
getting bumped around too much and just doesn't seem to have good, strong hand, upper body strength.
Well, we got 7:35 to go. 11-point lead. Whitehall with the ball, trailing by 11. Pass high to McGinley. McGinley swings it back to Bayshore.
Give Whitehall credit. I mean, they could have folded up their 10 at halftime. They come back out here. They're scrapping. They're playing. They got it down to a 11-point lead.
And the ball in Lysicki's hands. Lysicki drives baseline.
Oh, great block. Siraj?
Siraj says, get that out of here.
We'll call him the younger brother, Ali. How's that?
See, I always get them reversed. I always think Idris is the younger one because he's
know,
smaller.
I know, but Idris is older.
Idris is older. One's a sophomore, one's a junior.
Nice entry pass there. Go up strong, young fella.
McGinley
Good play.
up and in.
McGinley needs to do that more often. He just needs to impose his will.
6'5" senior has 6. 56-47. Here come the
Loyalsock
Zephyrs.
needs a basket here. They need to have, and that's not quite what they wanted.
Parrish three-pointer, no good.
They needed a good look. They needed to run the offense.
Rebounded by Buskirk. Here comes Hampshire. Hampshire over to Lysicki. Lysicki back to Bayshore. Bayshore swings it back to Hampshire again. Buskirk calling for motion. Hampshire with the ball again. Back over to Lysicki. Went for the three, no good. Underneath pass to McGinley.
Oh.
And pass out to, is that Reese Watkins? Ball tipped around here, getting very sloppy, Jim, out there.
Absolutely. They need to settle it down here, run the offense, get a good shot here. Get the ball in Aiden Gare's hands, too.
Ball lead is in single digits. Right, Gare has not touched the ball
No.
much the third quarter or now the fourth.
The young man playing him's done a nice job.
Gare pulls back for three, and just like that, Jim.
He created himself some separation. He pulled back, knocked down the three-pointer. Big-time player, Aiden Gare.
Aiden has 35, lead now back to 12.
That was huge.
That lead was 9, now 12. That was definitely huge. Over to Lysicki. Lysicki swings it to Buskirk. Buskirk being guarded by Jensen over to Hampshire.
See, in a game like this, when you're fighting from behind, you're only going to get so many possessions.
Right.
So any time you can make Whitehall run offense like this and take their time to shoot.
Oh, three-pointer contested.
It works if they don't hit a three-pointer. Down to 9 again, Paul. Got a good one.
Lysicki with 14 by my count. And he's been hot the second half.
Nice pass.
Rivers.
Aiden Gare finds Rivers cutting to the basket.
Timeout by Whitehall. Good timeout here. We're going to take a break. Full timeout. We'll be right back. 60 seconds. WebWeeklyLive.com.
Your family table away from home is Dolly's Diner, now with 3 great locations. The original Dolly's, Loyalsock, behind Rita's off the Golden Strip. Dolly's, Montoursville, where Dolly met Griggs. And now the new Dolly's, Park Avenue, Williamsport, formerly Donna's Restaurant. With those amazing breakfasts, daily and chef specials, sticky buns, and more, and Griggs coffee and peanuts. Don't miss it. Dolly's Diner, your family table away from home, covering the Williamsport area.
Lyle's no driver, that's for sure. But he will tell you that Blaze Alexander has the lowest price guaranteed.
I think there's something to be said about being in business for over 70 years.
All right, we're back. Paul Bowe, Jim Webb here. Jim, 5 minutes to go. Tyler Holubowski back into the game. We just talked about that in the commercial. He was on fire, sat out the first 3 minutes of this quarter, and he is back in. Whitehall now going from right to left. Hampshire over to McGinley. McGinley to Buskirk. Down low to McGinley.
Oh, wow, there's a foul.
Yeah. Siraj grabbed a hold of the arm. And McGinley's going to go to the line. Once again, clock stopped.
Third, team's eighth. At the line, shooting 1-1 for this effort is number 25, Dylan McGinley.
The key here now for Loyalsock, it's a one-on-one. Get your body on somebody, box out.
First one up and good by McGinley. That's point number 5 for Dylan. 10-point lead. Cut it down to single digits. What a bucket here.
Don't let them have an extra possession off a miss,
nice,
but they make
nice
them both.
touch by the big guy.
Down to 9. Sideline break, and they throw it away. Again, Rivers is senior, moved into Loyalsock this year, playing point. He's just got to slow down.
9-point lead, 4:59 to go. Hamsker will bring the ball. Marcus Hamsker, 5'10 senior, controlling the point. Over to Holubowski. He got a lot of flash, number 3. Swings the ball to him on the right.
Oh, boy. I hate that call. And he did. He did travel, but I just let that go.
Yeah, he has a lot. We were watching him in warm-ups. He could shake, he could bake. A lot of times you pick up the feet and get called for a walk there.
Shuffle your feet, you lose your seat, Paul.
I like that. Over to
Oh,
Gare.
long range.
3.
Oh!
Count it.
That's a no. Don't take that shot and then CI. Good shot.
Aiden Gare has 38 points. McGinley on the
Nice
doorstep,
play.
up and in.
Great dish into McGinley. Finishes strong. Keeps him in the game.
McGinley with 7, lead down to 10.
Aiden Gare shot that last one from over at Joe's Pizza, Paul. Oh, he's posting up down low. A little bit too deep. Good ball movement by the Lancers.
Jensen had the open. Penetrate. Back to
Again here, you got enough points.
There's Jensen for 3.
Line
You've
to
been
shot
saying,
up.
take it, Jim.
Absolutely.
Tell him to take it, Sean
That's a
Jensen.
good open shot.
Has 8. Holubowski out of
the other
control.
way.
Got poked in the eye. He's holding his eye there. Now they got a 3-on-1. Reese Watkins to the rack, and he will go to the line. Foul on number 55, Tommy Buskirk. 3:49 to go. Lead balloon back up to 13, just like that, Jim.
Lancer Lightning, it's been one of their best strengths, but can be a weakness. They go streaky there.
Big foul shots here for Reese.
And again, I got to give Whitehall a lot of credit. They came out with a plan in the second half.
First one is no good.
Got to make your foul shots. This has been a weakness of the Lancers over the years. They don't shoot foul shots well coming down the stretch.
And second one is good.
Okay, so you got a 14-point lead, 3:49 left. It's hard for Loyalsock to slow a tempo down. They're an up-tempo team. So what they have to do from this point down out in CI and the point guard, only layups. If not layups, run some clock. Take a little time off. You got enough points to win the game.
Oh, Lisicki, nice give and go. Back to Lisicki.
Good defense.
Good defense by Idris.
Older brother Ali.
Jensen pulls the 3. Just like you said, Jim, just shoot it, right?
Yep, just shoot it up there.
Jensen has 11. The last 2 3-pointers have been big. Lancer now 71 to 54. Holubowski, no good.
Here comes Aiden on the dribble, right wing. 55 riding his hip there a little bit. And he's done a nice job, by the way. What's 55's name, Paul?
Buskirk, Tommy Buskirk.
He has done a nice job on Aiden Gare in the second half.
Yep, 6'1" sophomore.
Talking a little trash.
Banging him around a little bit,
Yep.
playing a little physical. I mean, Aiden likes the contact, but.
He looks like he's a football player, too, 55.
Yeah.
I would bet you.
Swing cross-court pass to Watkins. Watkins into Jensen.
Nice
Backdoor pass.
Beautiful
Reese
play.
Watkins, give and go.
Jensen's played outstanding here in the fourth quarter.
Absolutely. He really stepped it up.
Lisicki.
Lisicki, let him go.
Siraj did a good job.
Sicky again, and you don't want that. A foul,
No.
and now a three-point play.
Sometimes your emotions get the best of you. The young fella there, he didn't want to give that hoop up. Sometimes you lose the battle, you win the war. You let him have that hoop to keep him off the foul line.
Absolutely, with only 2:50 to go. You don't want that clock stopped.
Well, you got the first one that time, Paul. Or no, it was a three-point play.
That's a three-point play. We got timeout on the court. Whitehall wants to talk about it. 73-57, 2:50 to go. We'll be right back.
Lyle's no driver, that's for sure. But he will tell you that Blaze Alexander has the lowest price guaranteed.
I think there's something to be said about being in business for over 70 years. The value of taking care of your customers and offering them the best service and selection possible. Being a fourth-generation family-owned business and keeping tradition. Growing with your customers over the years. Seeing the same faces. It's everything for us. Visit Van Campen and see what over 70 years of care looks like.
Your family table away from home is Dolly's Diner, now with 3 great locations. The original Dolly's Loyalsock behind Rita's off the Golden Strip. Dolly's Montoursville, where Dolly met.
All right, Jim, we're back here. 16-point lead, 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go.
Do you know what three-pointers are, Paul?
I do. I used to shoot them all the time. I never passed.
They're daggers. And that's what the Loyalsock Lancers have done here in the last 2.5, 3 minutes. They've just daggered Whitehall. Whitehall worked so hard. They're going to give them an easy basket there. Whitehall worked so hard to get back in this game, and then it was just the three-point shooting of Loyalsock opened it back up.
Well, the lead was down to 9 points, and just like that, it was back up to 18 that quick. And now we got a foul here. 73-59.
Well officiated game tonight, Paul.
Yeah, it has been. Even last night was good.
Excuse me.
No complaints for the first 2 nights. Season's early, though. At least we have Danville coming here this year. We're not going down to Danville this year. Every time we go down to Danville, the officiating isn't great. That's all I can tell you.
Idris. He's going to be a solid and traditional Loyalsock point guards. Anthony Pastore obviously graduated and moved on. So, I mean, we're comparing these young folks to a pretty solid point guard that had a great career.
Absolutely.
Idris is going to be outstanding.
Jensen coming out now. Sagar going into the game.
He has to feel good about the way he finished out the tournament.
Yeah, because he did have some moments, like I said, we were a little hard on him, but he picked it up in the fourth quarter. Maybe you heard us, Jim. 2:29 to go, clock running. Gilbert, he's been very quiet tonight. Buskirk, nice, takes it to the rack.
He's a player for the future.
Yep, he's only a sophomore, 6'1", and he's hustling all over the place.
You know what Froghorn Leghorn said? He's only a sophomore, but he plays like a senior. Remember that, Paul?
I do. Absker with the ball. Over to Lisicki, 3 on the way, and count it.
Good for Lisicki. He's going to make the all-tournament team.
Absolutely. Lead down to 11.
Do we get any votes?
I gave you my vote already. I took the chalk. I took Aiden Gare. I'm going to put Aiden Gare on that team. I'm going to put Siraj on that team. Lisicki's on that team in my book.
Maybe Cameron can get us a Froghorn Leghorn graphic to put up.
What do you think, Cam? He'll try, he said. Shout out to Cameron. He did a great job tonight for us.
It's been a lot of fun breaking the seal in the season and getting out and about. And what do we have to do, Paul?
Oh, nothing. I love it. Football's over, and I'll do basketball every single night of the week. We could go do Pee-wee basketball. Don't matter to me.
Now somebody tells me you do wrestling, too.
I do wrestling, yep.
And roller derby. Is that true?
No roller derby. We do wrestling. I'll give a little plug out to my guys, PPW High Voltage. We're on YouTube. PPWWrestling.com, PPW Entertainment, Phil Bravado, Julius Kuiper, and myself, PPW High Voltage. You can check us out every Sunday night at 8 p.m. only on WILN or on YouTube.
Nice.
Thanks for the lead-in, Jim.
Oh, no, you're very welcome. Anytime.
And just remember, the jokes stay the same, whether it's wrestling or basketball. They don't change.
That's true. Or football.
We got to get Coach down there for wrestling. I told him we want to get him on commentary.
How about it?
Well, me, you, and Coach will do a little match, couple matches there. All right, there we go, 75-64.
Not a good foul here. Let the clock run.
Reese with a foul.
Don't stop the clock. You have an 11-point lead.
And they're going to shoot.
Lancer foul number 23, Reese Watkins, his fourth. Team's 10. At the line.
Anytime you're behind and you get those dead clock points, I mean, that's how you get back in games.
Yeah. I'm going to scratch my head on that one. Hampshire on the line. He has not scored yet tonight.
Left-handed.
Oh, no good.
Shoes untied works again for Petey McDonald. Happy 60th birthday again to Petey McDonald. Shout out to Peachy, his mom. Party's tomorrow. I'm going to go to the birthday party tomorrow, Paul.
Oh, nice. Second one, no good. Hard off the iron. Ball batted around.
Got his own rebound. Good work.
Over to Gilbert. No good. Rebounded by Gare. See if Gare can hit 40. He has 38. Oh, nice take by Adris.
Adris all the way down Broadway, lays it in. Well done. 13-point lead for the Lancers. Again, no fouls here.
That's Buskirk. Swings it over to Gilbert. Gilbert to Lisicki. Three-pointer. No good, short. Little tired legs there, I think, Jim.
I think so, too. He's played a good second half, but he's
nice drop step by Lisicki.
Oh, in one.
And count it. Tell you what, Joe Lisicki has not quit for this team at all.
He is not. He's got to be into the 20s, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
At the line for one is Joseph Lisicki.
Hey, he's close. He's about 18 or 19. We don't have official stats up here, but.
Oh, needed that one.
And a foul on Hampshire.
That'll put Siraj at the line for a one-on-one. Good time to work on this. Last couple of minutes. Later in the year, these foul shots coming down the stretch will determine how long you play.
Yeah, I mean, look at last year in that Central Columbia game. They were ahead by a lot. They came back and they had to hit foul shots. They held on for a 2-point victory. You and I were doing that game, I believe, was Danville or Shamokin? Up one of those places it was.
Yeah, we were down in Cold Cracker Land.
Yeah, Shamokin, I think, right?
Yeah,
no, Sunbury. Sunbury area.
Is that where? But you're
right.
right.
High School.
Siraj looks good, comfortable here on the line.
Lead back up to 13.
Sideline break, Lisicki shooting off of it.
Three, no good. Tipped around. Reese Watkins. Let's see if he can get it over to Gare and they foul him. See if Gare gets points 40. Nope. Up ahead, Lisicki lays it up and in.
Gare got fouled in that, but obviously they weren't going to call it. I mean, he
swings it across to Gare right here. He's going to get to the line there. There's points 40 right there.
Great job by Aiden Gare. Goes in strong, draws the harm, puts it down. 40-point night. Not many of those in Lancer history. That's a big time.
Oh, we said the magic number was 70 to win the game. I don't think 70 would have cut it.
Whitehall number 23, Hunter Pinky.
Pinky back into the game. Aiden Garrett to line 45 seconds to go. There's points 41 up on the board for Aiden.
Wow. Monster night for Aiden Gare.
Monster tournament. Swings to Lisicki, head fake. Drives three Lancers there, swatted away by Jensen.
Good job by Jensen. Yeah, anytime you can say that a player only had 31 last night, he's had a good tournament.
Amazing. 72 points in 2 nights for Aiden Gare. He better be icing that arm tomorrow. Lisicki, long three. That's short. Rebounded by Adris.
Getting a little chippy out here.
Yeah, 23 seconds to go. 14-point lead.
We're going to bring the all-tournament team and award presentation after the game, Paul.
All right, great. We're going to keep it right here.
We're going to keep it right here.
You and I will go down to the court.
We'll go down on the court, and we'll let you take over, and I'll just be the goodwill ambassador. How's that?
Oh, well, I think I'll be the goodwill ambassador. Well, I'll hand out the hats. How's that? I do enough talking up here for 4 people.
Nah, you do a great job.
Nobody else needs to hear me, right? First one, no good. Second one is up and good, 83-68. 20 seconds to go. Hampshire swings it across again to Gilbert. Over to Hampshire, 3-ball on the way. Hard off the back of the eye, rebounded by Gilbert. No fouls here. Pinky for 3, drains it.
That's good. Gets him in the scoring column, right?
Yep. And the clock is going to run out here. It's a final score, 83-71. Loyalsock wins the Webb Weekly Tip-Off Tournament.
Very entertaining game, Paul.
We'll be right back. We're going to get down to the court for the presentations, and we'll be right back after a few commercials.
We want you to make sure you're going pocket, jump, balls in the feet. That's what we do here at FastMaz. We teach speed, agility, and quickness because we want you all to be better athletes. That's why you're here. So make sure on this one, when you jump up, come down, power leg, acceleration. Softball, football, basketball, soccer, baseball, softball, whatever you got, we can do it here.
Fastmaz.com.
Fastmaz.com. Lift your knees. You gotta get your knees up. Come on, let's go.
You gotta be here.
Your family table away from home is Dolly's Diner, now with 3 great locations. The original Dolly's Loyalsock behind Rita's off the Golden Strip. Dolly's Montoursville, where Dolly met Griggs. And now the new Dolly's, Park Avenue, Williamsport, formerly Donna's Restaurant. With those amazing breakfasts, daily and chef specials, sticky buns, and more, and Griggs Coffee and Peanuts. Don't miss it. Dolly's Diner, your family table away from home, covering the Williamsport area.
Lyle's no driver, that's for sure. But he will.
All right, we are back here. It is a final 83-71. Loyalsock wins. We're going to go down to the court now for the presentations.
In third place, the Hornets of Wellsboro.
Third place finishers, the Wellsboro Hornets. They're coming onto the court now to get their award. Joseph Grab.
Our second place team, the Whitehall Zephyrs.
Whitehall Zephyrs second. Joe Lisicki out. Along with Dylan McGinley to get their award.
And the champions of the Webb Weekly Tip-Off Tournament, the Loyalsock Lancers.
And Loyalsock out there. Aiden Gare, Reese Watkins, Dane Armson, Roland Sagar.
Individual members of the Lancers receiving an award. Number 1, Rivers Parish.
Now we're going to have some individual awards.
Number 2, Aiden Gare. Number 3, Rowan Sagar. Number 4, Siraj Ali. Number 5, Dane Armson. Number 10, Keanu Singh.
And Jim Webb's down there.
Number 11, Elijah Gare.
Big thanks to Jim for all he does for local high school programs. I know he never wants to take any credit to it, but I'm going to give it to him. He's one of the best guys I ever met in my life. He's done so much here for myself, for Rich Salonis, for everyone here, and in the high school program here throughout the Williamsport area. They are so lucky to have a guy like Jim Webb.
And number 44, Julian Wilson. Assistant coaches for the Lancers, Randy Glunk and Jeff Everett. Head coach of the Lancers, Mr. Ron Insinger.
Great tournament here. Right, Cam?
Our all-tournament team selections. From North Penn Mansfield, Alex Stein.
Alex Stein making the all-tournament team.
From Wellsboro, Joseph Grab.
Joseph Grab, we saw him last year. Really good point guard. He can light it up.
From Whitehall, Joseph Lasicki.
Joe Lasicki, well deserved.
From Whitehall, Dylan McGinley.
Dylan McGinley.
From Loyalsock, Siraj Ali. And from Loyalsock, Reese Watkins. Our Webb Weekly Tournament Most Valuable Player, Aiden Gare.
Aiden Gare, tournament MVP. 31 last night, 41 tonight, 72 points.
Thank you for coming out to CI's Gymnasium and CI's court here in Loyalsock for the Webb Weekly.
I'm going to go downstairs right now. We're going to take a commercial break. We're going to get a word with Aiden Gare when we come back. We'll be right back. A few commercials and we'll be back.
We want you to make sure you're going pocket, jump, balls in the feet. That's what we do here at FastMaz. We teach speed, agility, and quickness because we want you all to be better athletes. That's why you're here. So make sure on this one, when you jump up, come down, power leg, acceleration. Softball, football, basketball, soccer, baseball, softball, whatever you got, we can do it here.
Fastmaz.com.
Fastmaz.com. Lift your knees, you gotta get your knees up. Come on, let's go.
You gotta be here.
I think there's something to be said about being in business for over 70 years. The value of taking care of your customers and offering them the best service and selection possible. Being a fourth-generation family-owned business and keeping tradition. Growing with your customers over the years. Seeing the same faces. It's everything for us. Visit Van Campen and see what over 70 years of care looks like.
Your family table away from home is Dolly's Diner, now with 3 great locations. The original Dolly's, Loyalsock, behind Rita's off the Golden Strip. Dolly's, Montoursville, where Dolly met Griggs. And now the new Dolly's, Park Avenue, Williamsport, formerly Donna's Restaurant. With those amazing breakfasts, daily and chef specials, sticky buns, and more, and Griggs Coffee and Peanuts. Don't miss it. Dolly's Diner, your family table away from home, covering the Williamsport area.
Don't ever settle. Demand the best. We are Blaze Alexander Nissan with the best selection of new Nissans, the best quality pre-owned vehicles, the best service, and best of all, the Blaze Alexander low price guarantee. We are Blaze Alexander Nissan, and we dare you to find a better dealer. Don't ever settle. Demand the best. We are Blaze Alexander Nissan because at Blaze Alexander Nissan, we're taking deals the other guys won't.
Lyle's no driver, that's for sure. But he will tell you that Blaze Alexander has the lowest price guaranteed.
We want you to make sure you're going pocket, jump, balls in the feet. That's what we do here at FastMaz. We teach speed, agility, and quickness because we want you all to be better athletes. That's why you're here. So make sure on this one, when you jump up, come down, power leg, acceleration. Softball, football, basketball, soccer, baseball, softball, whatever you got, we can do it here.
Fastmaz.com.
Fastmaz.com. Lift your knees, you gotta get your knees up. Come on, let's go.
You gotta be here.
We're back everywhere here in Loyalsock, guys, with the champions, Coach CI, Aiden Gare, Jim Webb here with the champions. What a night here. 2 nights. Great game, guys.
CI broke the seal in the season. A lot of points scored. I know what you're going to tell me. You were a little bit upset with the defensive effort in the third quarter.
Absolutely, Jim. And, you know, defense is what wins championships. How many times have we heard that?
You used to tell me that back when I played.
Well, the thing is, we've got some work to do. But you know what? It's great to be 2-0.
Absolutely, and you don't want to take any negative away. Kids came out, they played hard, they played fast. They were a little slow there in the third quarter, but you got to be happy because it's almost a whole new team other than Aiden and a couple of the boys.
I really am, you know, and some of them played like they're seasoned already. So that's heartwarming, and I hope that, you know, they just get better and better. I was really pleased with Aiden tonight. His shooting was phenomenal. You know how you put up a bad shot and you say no, no, no? Yeah, well, tonight those no-no-nos are falling. So.
I actually called that for you on the air. I said, CI down there is going, no, that's a good shot.
Jim called a couple of them, yeah, absolutely.
Go ahead, Paulie. You talk
well,
to Aiden.
I'll tell you what, I want to talk to Aiden here. Aiden, 31 last night. 10 for 10 last night from the field. 3 of 5 for three-pointers. Tonight, do you even know how many you had tonight?
I know we won.
I can tell you had 41 points tonight. You were lights out, buddy. Friday night, 31, 41 tonight. Now, what do you do on Sunday for an encore?
I might go to Y, school one of these guys back here. Nothing else to do.
But phenomenal game. I know they switched guys guarding you the second half. They had Buskirk on you. He's a sophomore, 6'1", bigger kid. Was kind of, you guys were banging around a little bit, but you still found a way to shoot.
Yeah, I mean, they were definitely locking up on me, didn't want me to touch the ball. So once I got passing around, moving it to other guys, cutting off my screens, they laid off me again, and I started hitting my shots again.
Well, I'll tell you what, you were money out there as always. Tournament MVP, Aiden Gare here. The rest of the Lancer team, phenomenal job.
Hey, anytime they can say you only had 31 last night, you've had a good tournament.
Yeah.
You realize that, right?
Yeah.
CI, you got anything to add? We'll get out of here in a little
No, I'm just happy for all the kids that made contributions. Last night we got everyone in. Tonight we didn't because the game was a little tighter. But, you know, they all did their fair share, and that's what it's all about. That's what the team's about. And if we're going to be one big family, then we've all got to make contributions.
And I guess we ought to. Whitehall did a nice job sticking around here. We got to give them some credit. They haven't had a whole lot of success coming here to the tournament. They get to the championship and they played pretty well.
They certainly did. You know, they just battled the whole game. They never gave up. You know, made a couple of runs, and yeah, I was worried. I don't think my players were ever worried, but I certainly was concerned.
I know Aiden wasn't.
No, I mean, I just knew we were young, and I didn't know if we were gonna be able to close the game the way we did. We were giving up easy buckets in the fourth. We were letting them go, but we got to work on that stuff. We got to work on that.
I said 70 points was a magic number that Whitehall needed to win the game. They would have needed more than 70. But I'll tell you what, Jim and I talked about it. Whitehall, senior-led team, 3 good seniors on the team. They got a couple of young guys. That's a good team you guys beat tonight.
Yeah, I mean, my 4 years I've been here, I haven't played Whitehall in a tournament yet. So, and we've always, I mean, I knew they were a bigger school, but I just really haven't think they've been that good. This year they were really good this year.
Well, years ago, Jim and I were talking, Whitehall used to score 40 points and win a game back in the day.
When they hold the ball, yeah. Well, hey, great job. Let's get out of here, Paul.
All right, guys, it's a final score, 83-71. Lancers win. They win the tournament. We'll see y'all real soon on WebWeeklyLive.com. Good night, everybody.